Hi, Media Studies students. This is Social Media Mastery Assignment Part 2. I'm going to explain this in a little bit more in depth and then also give you a way to start. So, your task is to argue whether or not Twitter had the right to deplatform Donald Trump. You will use 3 to 4 facts to support your argument. You need to cite your sources, use academic English, complete sentences, proper grammar and punctuation, spelling, etc. This is worth 40 points, so it is the bulk of it. So hopefully you did a good job on part 1, but this is really where you need to put all of your attention and focus into. So remember, this is not about whether you like Trump or agree with what he had to say. This is about censorship, freedom of speech, and the role of social media. These are resources, these are links that you can click that will provide you some information and some questions to consider. You're not actually answering these questions, though. They're just things to think about when you're writing your argument. Before you even click on these resources, though, you should know that this is an ERQ, right? This is a or a CER or a DBQ. You are going to be using race. You're going to restate, answer the question, cite some evidence, explain your thinking. Okay, and so if we're restating this question correctly or the statement correctly, then we're going to get rid of what the task is, which is arguing whether or not. Okay, that's just like getting rid of the question. So pretty much everybody is going to start with the same opening. Okay, so you will either start with Twitter had the right or Twitter didn't have the right to deplatform Donald Trump. Okay? And then you're going to use 3 to 4 facts to support your answer, okay, depending on what your first statement is. So on here, this link here is why Facebook and Twitter removed Donald Trump from their platform. So it might be good to have some background information about that. Why did they do it? This is information on if people have the right to say whatever they want on social media. So this might help you argue that, even if you didn't like Donald Trump, he did have the right to do it. And then this is part of our Constitution, which says that hate speech that that sparks violence or things like that, is technically protected by our Constitution. So that's something to think about as well. These are links, explore them, but remember, when you're writing this, the majority of this paragraph should be your own words. I don't want you copying and pasting from the internet. I don't care what the internet says. I want you to create an argument and then support it with information from experts. But ultimately, it is your thinking, your argument, your opinion. Okay, let me know if you have any questions on this. I'm looking forward to reading your responses.